I came and I went away. Hello and welcome. It's lovely to see you. Give me a wave, give me an emoji if you've got one. It's great to see you. I hope that you're all very well. And welcome back. We've got a brain teaser up here, well, 2 brain teasers up here to entertain you while you are waiting. I hope you've had a chance to have a look at them. Some of you may have looked at them because we did send these out via email before the lesson. So we're still looking at fractions, and we're going to do some money work on fractions today. Hi, 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 hi. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Recognizing lots of names. Anybody new today, or are we all old friends? Recognizing lots of names, so I know that lots of you are my previous students. Just wonder if there's anybody new that's slipped in there. Okay, hello, 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 hi and welcome, good morning. So let's have a look at these brain teasers. So we'll start off looking at what Lucy has been up to. And Lucy has been shading parts of her rectangle. Yeah, I know, I recognise your name, you old YouTuber friend, and I recognise you as well, another old friend. So Lucy has been shading those rectangles, and she shaded some more, and now 7/9 of that rectangle are shaded. How many more squares did Lucy shade to make it up to 7/9? So she started with the greens. How many more did she shade to make it up to 7/9? Hello, hello, hello. How many more squares did she shade? Well, we can see she started off shading 3, and then she shaded 9 more to make it up to 7/9. Yeah, there are 18 squares altogether. 4 left out, so 7/9 have been shaded, or 14/18, whichever way you want to look at it, but simplified is 7/9. Let's have a look. The whole is 9/9. That's right. Let's have a look at the next question. What fraction of this shape is shaded? So we have got a 16 square. We have got a 16 square, and we've got that diagonal shading. We've got that diagonal shading. So what fraction has been shaded? What fraction has been shaded? How much of that pink diagonal shape has covered the shape? What fraction has been shaded? Let's have a look. We got any ideas coming through about what fraction has been shaded? Are we all thinking hard? Now, if we look at how that's shading, I don't think I agree with 3/4. Don't think I agree with 9/18 either. So it's a 16 square. There are 16 squares, 4 by 4 squares. So there's 16 squares in total. If we look carefully at how that shading is working, each time it touches a square, it shades half of it. See if that helps you. Each time it touches a square, it shades half of it. So how many halves have been shaded? So if each square is a 16th, each half of a square is a what? Oh, that one has challenged you, hasn't it? That one has 3.516. So we can't say, well, I'm going to sneeze, sorry. We can't mix our decimals and our fractions. So if we break a 16th into half, what do we get? What's half of a 16th? What's half of a 16th? If each of those squares, so it's a 4 by 4, excuse me, a 4 by 4 square. Okay, it's a 4 by 4 square. Yeah. So each of those squares is a 16th. So half of a square is a 32. 132. 132. 132nd. 132. 1 over 32. So how many of those 32s have been shaded? How many of those 32 have been shaded? Because it's not an equal number, is it? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If it was 8, you could put them together and say, well, it's 4/16, but it's not. So how many 32s? Not sure if I can draw it correctly. Let me just have a look if I can draw it correctly to help you. Up here. Ooh, did that go up there, that one? Oh, yes, it did. Yeah. So there's a 32. 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 And there's a 32. Okay. Because a whole one of these is a 16th, isn't it? A whole one is a 16th. So half of a 16th is a 32. No, not in the 7 times table of 32. So the answer is 7. Oh, that looks like a question mark. Over 32. That's the answer. 7 over 32. 7 halves of 16 have been shaded. 7, the answer is 7 over 32. That is what has been shaded. 7 over 32. Write it in a bit of a darker color so you can see it clearer. 7 over 32. No, 7 is not in the 32 times table, so you cannot simplify it anymore. It actually is, the answer is 7 over 32. So just think that when you halve fractions, they get smaller, but that means the denominator gets twice the size, doesn't it? Half of a half is a quarter. Yeah, because 2 quarters, 1 quarter and 1 quarter equal 1/2. So when you are halving a quarter, you get an 1/8. When you are halving a 16th, you get a 32. So that one was very tricky. That got you thinking. There wasn't anybody in class today who could see that one. Right, sound is back. Who's managed to download the app, Cosmico, and who can answer the question of why I've shown you this purple dragon? Now, the app is available on iOS. It's not available on Android yet, but it will be hopefully by the end of the week. We're just waiting for Google to approve it. Can you hear me now? I know suddenly my audio went out. Can you hear me now? Am I back? 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 I can hear you now. Fantastic. Okay. So it is a picture, user, or reward. It is a picture, user, or reward. Well, this is a sort of reward, but it's more than a picture. Yes, I've got you back. So go on to your Apple phones or iPads. It's free to download. Cosmico, there's the logo. Download it. Let us know what you think and solve the mystery of the purple dragon. Okay, it will be available for Google by the end of the week. If you have downloaded, if you're playing it and you'd like to send us some comments, if you can ask your parents and carers permission, if you can film yourself while you're playing it, that would be brilliant. But don't say your name. Okay, keep yourself safe. So let's go back onto the big screen. There, we're going to go straight into a quiz today. And I am going to use the quiz as a way of seeing how confident you are with fractions of money. Okay, so we're going to go straight into a quiz, and then that will really sharpen our focus on what you think we need to work a little bit harder at. Okay, so here's your quiz. Off you go. So I've got to drink a lot today. I've got a very sore throat. If you have a Samsung, okay, then you'll be able to download it by the end of the week. It will be on the Google App Store. Hello, don't worry about being late. We just jumped straight onto the quiz. We're starting a quiz straight away. Thank you for apologizing. Hello and welcome. So just do your quiz straight away. What I've said is we're going to start with the quiz to see how confident we're feeling, and then we will go over some questions to help. So I'm going to do it this way around. Get stuck into the quiz first of all. It's not on the Amazon, it's on the Apple, on the App Store. Okay, so if you go on to your tablets or your phones, you will have an App Store icon, and you just type in Cosmico, look for that logo that I've just shared. I'll put it on again at the end, and you'll be able to download it. But not now, not during the lesson. I'll show it at the end. But Samsung, just like me, I've got a Sony. We're going to have to wait until the end of the week. Okay, let's have a look at these quiz questions. 1/6 of £36, what is it? 1/4 of £100, what is it? 3/8 of £40, what is it? So 2 unit fractions at the beginning. Okay, so some people have finished. Just going to go down and see if anybody's answering the bottom ones. I've always got to move the picture. I don't know whether it's the same for you. I've always got to move the picture of me over so I can get to the slide down scroll bar. Okay, still got somebody working on question 3. Nice smiley faces there. I like that. Okay. Got lots of different answers for question 3, and only one of them is correct. But we are quite split. In fact, only 4 people have got the correct answer for question 3, so that's something we're going to need to look at. Most of you have got question 2 correct, but not all of you. Most of you, and most of you have got question 1 correct. So the unit fractions, where we've just got 1 in the numerator. Ah, well done. Somebody's just changed their mind. Okay. On question 1, think of a 6 of 36. 6 watts make 36. 6 watts of 36. So in which case, what is one of them? 6/8 does not 36 make. 6/8 are 48. So 8 cannot be 1/6 because 6/8 are 48. Know our tables, please. Know our tables, please. 1/4 of 100. Now we should know our half of 100 is 50. Half it again, and you will get 25. Okay, it's not 400. That is 4 times 100. We are dealing with fractions. We are dealing with fractions. Okay, so 1/4 of £100 is 25 because 4 25s make 100. 3/8 of 40. Well, what is 1/8 of 40? 8 watts of 40. Again, we need to know our tables like that. 8 watts of 40. 8 5s are 40. So 1/8 of 40 is 5. 2/8 of 40 is 10. 3/8 of 40 is 15. Okay, 3/8 of 40 is 15. So I've gone through those. I'm going to end voting. I'm going to share results. Now, not everybody got 100% there, and more people made an error when it wasn't a unit fraction. So we're going to go through a few of those. That's where we obviously need to spend our time. So we'll do a little bit on units, and then we're going to move on to give more practice. Okay? So well done. That's to sharpen your focus. So let's just start off with a little bit of unit sharing. Oh, one little friend has turned his head down. We don't want to do that. No need to turn your head down. Let's just drop down, and we're going to do this through money. Okay, we're going to do this through money. So here are our friends. We've been having a few little light issues here today. because although it's sunny, it's so we're just going to see if we need a little bit more light over here so that we can see what is happening, if that helps at all. No, I think that just makes it look a bit darker. No, we're going to keep this little light here coming a little bit and see if we can. The thing is, the computer screen blocks the light. So if I can turn that way, is that better? Yeah, it's a little bit better. Okay, so let's take that up and try and put the camera down so we're not blocking the light so much. Oops, the daisy. There's my 4 little friends. There they are. There they are, my 4 little friends, and that's Rexy's foot there, making them feel happy. Okay, so I have got, let's have a look how much money I have got. How much money is this, please? How much money is this? How much money is this? Can you see? Can you see? Just trying to get some more money in, some more light in here. It's quite hard because the computer blocks the light. So when we're doing this, I might just turn around this way so you can get some more natural light coming in. How much money is this? How much money have we got going on here? How much money have we got going on here? Can you see? Let's move my friends down with spot position, maybe a little bit more light up there. We've got 32 pence, quite right. Good eyesight. Good eyesight. 32 pence. So what's 1/4 of 32? What's 1/4 of 32 pence? Yeah, 2/16 of 32. What's 1/4 of 32? What's 1/4 of 32? 4 watts of 32. We need to know our tables. No, 4 4s are not 32. 4 1s are not 32. No. 4 watts of 32. 4 8. Oh, upside down 8. 4 8s are 32. 4 times 8 equals 32. 4 times 8 equals 32. So 1/4 is 32. 1/4 is 32. So now that we know what 1/4 is, I'm going to ask you what is 3/4 of 32. What is 3/4 of 32? If 1/4 of 8 of 32 is 8, what's 3/4? What's 3/4? No, it's not 12. 3 8s are not 12. Yeah. 3/4 of 32 is 24. So let's break this 32 up. How can I, tell me what I have to do. I have to go to the shop and ask for some change or go to the bank. How can am I going to say, well, you can have 10 pence, you can have 10 pence, and you can have 2 pence. Is that fair? Is that fair if I do that? Is that a fair way to share that money? Is that fair? Is that fair? Is that a fair way to share that money? So we know it's 8, but when we come to money, we have to start exchanging coins, don't we? We have to start exchanging coins. Seeing if that helps a little bit to brighten the money up a little bit. No, it doesn't seem to. Okay. What do I have to do? How do I share that around? 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 What do I have to exchange for? 8 and 8 and 8. Right. So tell me when I go to the shop, am I going to say, can you share this for 8 and 8 and 8? Am I going to say, can you share this for 8 and 8 and 8? What do I have to do? 8 pence each. So let's have a look. Can you share this for 4 lots of 8, please? Okay, well, I can keep the pennies and I need to exchange. So 5p's, 2p's, and 1p's. That would be 8. So can I have 4 5p's, 4 2p's, and 4 1p's, please? Right, well, I've got those. So there's those. Another 5p. 2p, 2p, and 2p. So there's my 4 8s. Let me just check. 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. So there we are. So that's what I want us to think about. How are we exchanging that money as well? Okay. So 1/4 of 32 is 8. 2/4 of 32 is 16. 3/4 is 24. 4/4 is 32. 8, 16, 24, 32. 8 times table. So when we are looking and we're not working with unit fractions, 3/4, work out what 1/4 is, then multiply it by 3. Work out what 1/4 is and then multiply it by 3. Okay, so we're thinking about a lot of things here. We're thinking about exchanging coins, and we are thinking about working with non-unit fractions as well. So let's have a little look. I was going to get 2 more friends, but I've just knocked them all out of the window, so they've gone flying in the garden. So we can't do those. So let's have a little look if we can use these as friends, because our Lego friends need to have an international rescue mission. Okay, so we're going to look at 6 now. We've got 6 friends. There they are. It's a very similar looking group of friends. Not a lot of diversity going on there. They're all blue friends, okay? So we have got 6 friends, and I have got this amount of money. Haven't finished yet. How much money have I got, first of all? Tell me how much money I've got. How much money have I got? I've got 6 friends, and I've got that amount of money. How much money is that? How much money is that? How much money is it? A 20, a 10, a 5, and a 1. How much money is that? Okay, I have 36p. I have 36p. Okay, and I want to know what is 4/6 of 36p. What is 4/6 of 36p? Okay, what is 4/6 of 36p? Now think through. Okay, no worries. Think through. What is 1/6? So then what is 4/6? That's what we need to do first of all. Well done. What is 1/6? What is 4/6? Okay, remember what I say. If you find in the lesson too easy, jump on the next one. But this is year 3 and 4 lesson. Okay, and we're going to move this on quicker. Sorry, we had a little bit of accident with our Lego figures. What is 1/6? What is 4/6? Well, 1/6 is 6, because 6/6 are 36. So 1/6 is 6p. So 4 times 6 is 24. 4 times 6 is 24. Now tell me how I'm going to exchange that to give them all 6p each. What am I going to need? 6 watts and 6 watts to give them all 6p each. 6 watt and 6 watts to give them all 6p each. How am I going to exchange that? How am I going to exchange that? What do they all need to have each? What do they all need to have each? to have 6p each. What sort of exchanging do I need to do to give them 6p each to share that 36 out between them equally? What do I have to exchange for? They all need what? And how am I going to make up that 6p? With what? What are the coins? What are the coins I need? What are the coins I need? 6 1p's and 6 5p's. Somebody's on the ball. There we are. So I'm going to take that 30p away, and I'm going to get 5 5s and 5 1s exchanged. So there we are. £6p each. 1/6 is 6. 2 6s are 12. 3 6 or a half is 18. Half of 18. Half of 36 is 18. 4 6 24. 24. 4 6 of 36 is 24. 4 6 of 36 is 24. 24. Okay, let's have a look at some other non-unit fractions. Let's have another look at some non-unit fractions. Okay, let's have a look. What is 3/12 of 60p? What is 3/12 of 60p? 3/12 of 60p. 3/12 of 60p. What is 3/12 of 60p? Good. 1/12 is 5 because 12 5s are 60. So 3/12 are 15. So 1/12 equals 5 because 12 5s are 60. So 3/12 is 15. Well done. 3/12 is 15. Let's try another one. Okay. What is, here we go. Put some more money down. How much have I got there? How much have I got there? How much do I have there? I have 99p. So what is 9/11 of 99p? What is 9/11 of 99p? What is 9/11 of 99p? So what's 1/11? 11 watts are 99. 11 times what is 99? Must know our tables. 11 nines are 99. So what is 9 nines? 9 times 9 equals 81. 9 nines, 9 times table. Okay, that caught a few of you. Look, quite a few incorrect answers there. 9/11. 1/11 of 99 is 9 because 11 nines are 99. So 1/11 is 9. So 9/11 is 81 because 9 nines are 81. Okay, so thinking carefully through what's one of them. How many are we being asked? What's one of them? How many are we being asked? Okay, how much money is this? How much money is this? How much money is this? We are doing all of the times tables. We are doing all of the times tables. The last question was the 11 and 9 times table. We are doing all of them. By year 4, you have to know all of your times tables. And I know some of you will be in year 3. So there's £1.44 there. £1.44. What are 5/12 of £1.44? What is 5/12 of £1.44? So you are in the 12 times table now, because you are having to break 144 into 12 equal groups. You are in the 12 times table. That's what you need to look at, the bottom denominator. Okay, so how many 12s are 144? So 1/12 of this is 12, because 12 12s are 144. So 1/12 of 144 is 12 pence. So what is 5 of them? What are 5 12s? 5 12s are 60. So 5/12 of 144 is 60 pence. 5/12 of 144 is 60 pence. So work out what the unit fraction is, and then you can work out what you are being asked for if it is a non-unit fraction. Okay, let's have a look at this. How much is here? Oh, no, I didn't want that one, sorry. I wanted that one. How much is there? How much is there? That's a 10 pence. Okay, 10 pence and a 20. 10 pence and a 20. Yep, so we've got 70p. So what is 3/7 of 70p? What is 3/7 of 70p? 3/7 of 70p. So we always have to ask ourselves, first of all, what is the unit fraction? So what is 1/7 of 70p? What is 1/7 of 70p? Well, 7 goes into 70 10 times. If you break 70 into 7 equal groups, each group will be 10, because 7 tens are 70. So 1/7 of 70p is 10p. So that's the value of 1. So if 1/7 is 10p, 3/7 is, quite rightly, 30p. 3/7 is 30p. Okay, so if 1/7 is 10p, 3/7 are 30p. Last one. How much is this? How much is this? A 50p and a 10p. A 50p and a 10p. So we have got 60p. Okay, and I want to know, what is 4/5 of 60p? What is 4/5 of 60p? Now, what is the unit fraction, first of all? What is 1/6? 1/5 of 60p. What is 1/5 of 60p, first of all? 1/5 of 60p is 12, because 5 12s are 60. So we work out what the unit fraction is, first of all. 5 12s are 60. So 1/5 is 12. So 4/5, 4 12s are not 40. 4 12s are not 40. 4 12s are 48. Are 48. Okay, now I said last week, and I will say again and again, knowing your tables is absolutely essential. Knowing your tables is absolutely essential. So if you don't know your tables yet, that's something you're going to have to really, really sort out and work hard at. So let's see if we can use that knowledge to do some fraction problems. Okay, so use that knowledge to do some fraction problems. So these are word problems to do with money. Okay, let's see if we can sort these out. These are word problems to do with money. Let's have a look at these and see if we can use the work that we've just done to apply to word problems. Okay. Use the work that we've just done to apply to word problems. So question 1, let's have a look what question 1 is asking us. Question 1 says, Granddad gives me weekly pocket money. He saves half for me and gives the other half to me to spend as I choose. If in 4 weeks I have saved £8, how much is my total weekly pocket money? How much is my total weekly pocket money? So he gives me half and he saves half. If I've saved £8 in 4 weeks, how much do I get each week? How much do I get each week? I am 3/5 of the way to saving up for my £60 new guitar. How many more pounds do I have to save? If I am 3/5 of the way, how many more pounds do I have to save? Got 3/5. So it's the other fifths I need to save. So I need to work out what 1/5 is. And then how many more do I need to save? Work out that. Auntie says that she will give me £40 spending money for our 5-week holiday together in equal amounts. How much have I received by week 3? Oh, well done. Somebody just had a rethink and changed their mind. It doesn't matter if you get it wrong. What's important is you understand where you made the mistake. Okay. Okay, people are starting to finish. Give a little while longer. A little while longer. And then we'll see if you've got time to do a few little problems before we finish today. Okay, let's just go through these so that you remember what you have put down before I stop the voting. Okay, so let's just have a look at the first one. So Granddad, now we've got to think with word problems, what is the important information that we are being told? Okay, what is the important information that we are being told? So Granddad gives me weekly pocket money and he saves half and gives me half. So that's the important thing. Okay, it's every week, half he gives, half he saves. In 4 weeks, I have saved £8. Okay, so that means 4 weeks, £8. So each week, 8 divided by 4, each week is £2. That's what I've saved. But that's only half of what I get because Grandad saves half and gives me half. So if £2 is 1/2 of the weekly amount, then what's the full amount? 2 times 2, the full amount is £4. So each week I get £4. Okay. So think about taking it through steps. And you're an even split there. Only a third of you got that correct. So let's just think about that. Each week I get pocket money. I only get half of it. And half of it is saved. Okay. So after 4 weeks, I've saved £8. So that means after 4 weeks, I've been given £16. So a quarter of 16 is 4. Doesn't matter which way you work it out. But think carefully through what the problems are. Okay, next question. I am 3/3 of the way to save into my £60 new guitar. So I am 3/5 of £60. I've done that. I've got that. How much have I got left? Well, if I've done 3/5, I've got 2/5 of £60 left. What is 1/5? What is the unit fraction? How many times does 5 go into 60? It goes in 12 times because 12 fives are 60. So 1/5 is £12. So 2/5 must be £24 because that's what I've got left. I've done 3/5. Well, 3/5 and 2/5 make the whole, don't they? I've done 3/5, so I've got 2/5 left. 2/5 is £24 because 1/5 is £12. Auntie says she will give me £40 spending money in total. £40 in total, and we are going for 5 weeks. So 40 divided by 5. 5 groups. 5 watts are 40. Well, 5 eighths are 40. So each week I get £8. How much have I received by week 3? 3 times 8 equals £24. So £24 was the answer. Most of you got 24. Some people said 8. You obviously worked out how much you got each week and forgot that it was asking you how much we got by week 3, not how much we got each week. So let's share the results. See how you got along. I don't know about the Amazon App Store. I will find out and get back to you. But really, if you've got an iPhone or an iPad, you just need to go onto the Apple iStore, and if you're Android, we've gone to the Google Store and you'll be able to get it. Okay, so stop sharing results, and we'll close that down, and we'll come back up here. So problems, applying our maths, thinking through what we need to know, Let's just finish with one more. Hopefully this is big enough for you to see. If not, I'll have to, oh, there's the bigger one. There we go. Okay, let's put this down. I want you to have a look at this box of chocolates, yum, 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 that Mo and Teddy have been sharing. And Mo and Teddy have been sharing this box of chocolates, okay? There they are, Mo and Teddy. They've been sharing this box of chocolates. Okay. So they both eat an odd number of chocolates. Complete the number sentence to show how much they could have eaten. They both eat an odd number of chocolates. They both eat an odd number of chocolates. Now, there are 12 chocolates in the box, okay? So they both eat an odd number of chocolates. There are 12 chocolates in the box. So what could the equation be? They both eat an odd number. What could it be? Okay, I'm glad you've got the App Store on your fire. I will ask about the Amazon App Store and I'll get back to you on that. Okay, so what could the answers be if they both eat an odd number of chocolates? So what could Mo eat and what could Teddy eat? What could the answer be? They both eat an odd number. What could the answer be? Okay, I've got one suggestion. One could have eaten 3 twelfths, and the other one could have eaten 9 twelfths. Yep, that works, doesn't it? Could be 7 and 5. Yep, they're both odds. 7 and 5, 3 and 9. Absolutely. So sometimes when we're asked questions, it's not just one answer. We have a parameter that we need to work within. Okay. So well done today. We have worked with non-unit fractions and we have looked at money as well. And we have also started looking at problem solving. Okay, we're going to do a little bit more work on problem solving because it's really important to be able to think through what you're being asked and then carefully consider what maths you need to do in order to answer that problem. Okay, so well done, everybody. Thank you for joining. Do have a look at our Cosmico app. Do have a little go on the App Store. Like I say, it's free. I'll just put the logo up there again so you can see it. And tell me why I keep showing you this purple dragon. Okay, if any of you have been on there yet, you might know why that's there. But do go on, do have fun, do let us know what you think about it, and do come back next week for some real brain work. Okay, you might need to give your brains a little bit of a warming up before you come next week, because we are going to have some problems. We're going to have some problems that we've got to sort out. Okay, so well done, everybody. Have a great week. Stay safe. And if some of you are back at school, I hope you have a great time. But keep doing the work your teachers are setting you. And I will see you next week. Thanks for joining us, and you take care. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.